Yo, to people, it's the one, and this is a bit of breaking news, I guess, so to speak. But the Hyper Talk episode 2 for Etheria Restart just released. I literally just rolled out of bed to record this video. So, without further ado, we're going to react to this right away. No intro, no BS. Let's get right into it.
Hello everyone, welcome to our second Hyper Talk, our official launch episode. Mark your calendars on June 5th, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm Marcus, here with our community manager Chris for our newest updates.
Hey guys, it's Chris. Good to see you all again. Thank you so much for the enthusiasm with our last beta. We had over 200,000 players across the globe and so much engagement across all of our different social media platforms, Discord communities, Reddit communities, and more. During this test, we've had tons of brilliant ideas, suggestions, and more that we've been actively monitoring and optimizing. We're super excited to have you here, and we're ready for launch. Just want to say thank you guys so much again. We've gathered so much useful gameplay data, and the devs are looking into all of this feedback that you've given.
You guys hear that? The devs are looking into the feedback that was given, and they're actively trying to balance the game for launch. This is huge. This is really good information because some characters need a bit of balancing because they're a bit too busted. But this is what I like to hear, man. I like to hear that the devs are actively listening. You guys have heard me preach and preach and preach about devs needing to listen for their games to succeed. Look at Wuthering Waves. Look at Kuro. Kuro are the, they're setting the standard. They are actively listening to their player base. And you guys are seeing the success that they're reaping right now. So I'm sure if the devs for Etheria Restart do the same thing, they will also reap the same rewards. So let's see what they have to say.
Given us to balance and fine-tune the game before launch. We'll be sharing a patch notes soon on the Discord, so stay tuned for that. Now getting into today's Hyper Talk, we've got some changes and optimizations to talk about from our beta feedback. We've got some new Animus joining us, and also some details about our launch celebration carnival, which will include incredible giveaways and benefits.
Now on to the questions. First up, we'd like to address the recent discussion about Anima use in RTA.
This is a big one, and we sincerely apologize for not promptly identifying this and clarifying the misconception sooner. Just so you guys know, Anima are effective across all different gameplay modes in Etheria Restart. We've also designed
The reason why the reason why they have to clear this up, I think I spoke about it in my the devs listen video. But basically, somebody started up the misinformation that dupes didn't matter in PvP. I think it was some content creator or someone like that started saying that, and then somehow word spread, and then I'm seeing it on websites. People are writing it down as, oh, dupes don't matter in PvP. I'm seeing other content creators saying that. Like, it got to the point that even I said that because I thought it was a fact, because I saw it on articles, database websites. So I'm glad that they're clearing this up.
Multiple ways to acquire Anima tokens, as well as a new RTA shop that wasn't in our last beta. In that RTA shop, you can also obtain dupes. Moving forward, we'll continue to monitor and optimize this gaming experience with Anima.
And now for more lighthearted topics. Translation issues.
Yep, Etheria has tons of extensive story content, characters, skill descriptions, and much more, and of course those are going to come with some challenges. So you guys know we've expanded our localization and LQA teams. You can also join us on the Discord and make contributions there to get some benefit.
I won't lie, I really need an English dub, man. Devs, if you're watching, please add an English dub, man. Please. Like, if they add an English dub, it will make people want to actually pay more attention to the story. Because I feel like people aren't inclined to read the entire story. They're more inclined to skip because the feature's there. But like, I feel like if they had English voice lines, like, people would actually pay attention to the story. Is it just me, guys? Let me know in the comments down below. If there was English dub, would you actually listen to this to the story? I personally think the story is pretty good, right? If they just need an English dub and it will be good. So yeah.
So some other concerns that players have mentioned, major servers launching all at the same time, daily refresh times not synchronized across various regions, leading to a lot of players experiencing level lag and delayed feature access.
Well, me personally, I never experienced any sort of lag, so I'm not sure what people were complaining about here. But me personally, I experienced no lag whatsoever.
Of course, different regions will have different reset times for the most convenient experience, but we do encourage players to join the server that is closest to them. What we did notice is that in the first few days, especially with this time-gated content, these progression gaps can be amplified and impact the experience negatively. This is something that will stabilize over time, but on launch, we have decided to restrict the RTA cross-region matchmaking so that all of you guys don't have this negative impact with the time gating.
Okay, so basically they're balancing the experience for everyone. So some people don't get some people don't feel the negative impact from the time gating. If you don't know what time gating they're talking about, but basically you can only level up your account a certain amount, right? There is a limit to the amount of account levels you can get in one day. I believe day one you can get up to account level 17 or 18. 17 or 18 is the max cap for day one, so that's like an example. So they want to limit or put a pause to the RTA cross server matchmaking just so it's more fair. I get that. devs.
And eventually we'll re-enable this in Summit and Fearless Arena once things are stabilized.
With many regions having different keyboard layouts, some people have been asking if there will be custom key binding features.
Oh, since they're now talking about like controllers and configurations and stuff like that, my biggest complaint with the controller configuration was the controller support wasn't working, right? I could only use keyboard, but the controller option that was there wasn't working. I don't know if that's just because it's there but it wasn't activated for the beta. I'm not sure, but when I tried to use the controller setting, it just didn't work whatsoever, so I had to use my keyboard. So hopefully that's fixed, but let's see.
Yes, there will be. Our developers have been discussing these concerns, and we're planning to provide multiple keyboard layout schemes for character movement, skill casting, and much more for a smoother gaming experience.
On to some other important questions people have asked. So current poll stats combine all banners across limited and permanent banners, but now they will be displayed separately.
We've noticed this, and as Marcus said,
yeah, this is a huge quality of life right here. So because it was really difficult to tell how many summons you had done since they were all jumbled up together, but now that they're separated, it's definitely way better. This is a really good thing.
It will be displayed separately, and we'll also give you the option to filter out through banners so you can see where you've been lucky or where you're missing out.
Players have also asked if the pity counter for limited banners carry over to the next limited banner.
I'm happy to announce this, that yes, they do carry.
Guys, yes, PD actually transfers. PD carries over. Yes. This wasn't confirmed. We weren't confirmed or had the information about this, so I'm really glad that PD does carry over. Like, I would have been super surprised and shocked if PD didn't carry over, because you know they are modernizing their gacha system. So like the fact that they have the pity counter is pity transfer, sorry, is a really good move. Really good move, so people can actually plan and save for rate up units. So this is really nice. And I'm assuming that this also counts for the light dark rate up as well. So the light dark rate up pity will also build up over time, or sorry, will also transfer. So this is really good.
Carry over. Pity counters for the same type of banner will be inherited by the next. This also includes constant disorder banners, also known as LD.
Yep, they beat me to it. So light dark banner rate up will also the pity will also transfer.
Banners, and they have their own independent pity, but they still carry over. Pity counts have also been reduced from
Hey, my boy Messiah, the GOAT.
100 to 80 based on feedback that we had during the beta.
Now on to a question about UI. Players are concerned that Animus roles are not very clear. roles like tank, DPS, and support are not clearly indicated.
Yeah, so in Etheria, character roles can be quite complex. Same characters can have multiple strategies and builds. We have an example like Tiamat, who you can build as a tank or a DPS. What we do encourage is for players to check out our community guides. We have some sponsored ones like Hell Hades and Pridewind, but also on the Discord there's many player-made guides that can help you out and figure out how to strategize your builds.
Our next topic is about stage combat. We currently do not have any data tracking for damage or healing stats at the end of matches. We are happy to share that we discussed ways to implement this in the future.
Yep, we've received this feedback quite a bit and we've been discussing ways to implement it. We hope to display more valuable combat information in the future for a better competitive experience, so look forward to that.
I am curious, do characters in Etheria Restart have fixed resistances in battle?
Yes, they do. In Etheria's combat system, the hit rate can be increased a maximum of 2 times the skill probability and reduced to a minimum of half the skill probability. There's a fixed resistance of 10%, meaning debuff success rates cannot exceed 90%. Of course, we're going to be monitoring this after the game launches, and if any values need adjustment, we'll make sure to inform the players in the patch notes and also in our Discord.
Nice.
Next on our list is one of the top most asked questions, related to stamina issues. The overall feedback.
Yo, your boy THEONE. Hey, I'm taking credit for this one. I don't give a damn. Your boy THEONE was the only creator to make a video talking about a stamina issue. I was the only person making a video talking about the stamina system, or is there a stamina issue? Yo, I was the only person. I stood on that hill by myself with a sword, man. Hey, yo. So I'm glad that they're finally addressing this. I'm happy that they're finally addressing this. So let's see what they have to say.
Is that free daily stamina allowance seems a bit low.
Yeah, so after our testing in the beta, we've discovered this issue and we've decided to increase the free stamina.
Yo, guys, I'm telling you. I am telling you. What did I say, man? What did I say? Hey, I'm taking credit. I'm taking credit for this. I was the only person that made this video talking about the stamina issue, man. Hey, yo, I'm claiming credit, man. I'm gonna put in the title somewhere. I might put in the title somewhere. The devs listen to me. Hey, yo. Oh my God. Because I was saying this, man. I was the only person that shone light on this. But this is huge, man. This is huge for free-to-play players especially. Man, this is really nice.
Since everyone is curious about future Animus releases, why don't we ask Chris and the team what is planned?
Yep, that's a big one. As everyone knows, in our recently concluded final test, we did add 8 new Animus to the game, each with their own unique characteristics. Just so you know, we have many plans for future Animus development, several appearing on launch, and many planned for the future, so look forward to it.
Okay, but I'm sure you can give us a little bit more detail.
All right. Let's start off with our brand new Animus, Mio. We've prepared an introduction to show off her exquisite features, so let's watch that together.
何かよ、言っとくけど、もうスケジュールはぎっしりなの。遊びたければ前もって予約して。ここが私の研修先なの？パッとしないわね。でもどうしてもって言うなら言ってあげてもいいわよ。
Alright, let's see what she does.
Skill 1. Mio inflicts damage on a single enemy with the chance to apply freeze for 1 turn. Skill 2. Mio deals damage to all enemies with a chance to apply freeze for 1 turn. Ultimate skill. Mio deals damage to all enemies, steals all turn meter from the primary target and portions from other targets, distributing it equally among all allies.
Hey, yo, she's busted, man. Hey, yo, she's really good. She's really strong. I believe she was a light unit as well. Yeah, she's really strong, man. Hey, yo, she's basically cracking on steroids. And she's able to give everyone turn meter. Literally everybody. Literally the entire team moved up.
And applies.
Oh, we're not done. And applies.
Increase.
Whoa. Let's go back. And applies speed up to all allies for 2 turns. Hey, yo. Guys, she's a must summon. Oh my god.
Steals all turn meter from the primary target and portions from other targets, distributing it equally among all allies, and applies increased speed to all allies for 2 turns.
Okay, this is busted, man. This is busted. What the heck? What the heck? She's basically, if I had to give if I had to describe her, she's basically a fusion of Kraken and Marvel on steroids. What the heck, man? Oh my god, I'm definitely summoning for her, man.
Mio specializes in freezing opponents and stealing turn meter. Both her first and second skills can keep enemies in a continuous frozen state.
Hey, yo, she can keep you in a continuous frozen state. All right, I don't even care. Screw Lily, screw everybody. I'm trying to get her. I'm trying to get her, man. Is she gonna be the raid up light unit?
By prioritizing her ultimate skill for crowd control and turn meter theft, she creates favorable conditions for her team to act faster. In high-intensity PvP strategic battles, Mio excels as a critical first speed control Animus.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let's get on to our next Animus we'd like to reveal. They're known as the powerful Iron Fist warrior, Mizuki Makoto. She's hungry for power, and her
Okay, so she's a green attribute unit. Okay.
strength is her only guarantee of survival in this world.
I love it already. But that can't be the only Animus related news.
All right, it's not. I guess I can reluctantly share a little bit more. Similar to our beta, our friends Freya and Messiah will be returning as our first raid-up banners on launch. But speaking of
My boy.
powerful Animus, I wonder if anyone remembers someone special who goes by the name of Hoyan, who didn't appear in our recent beta.
I do slightly remember this, but in this test, there's also a boss with the same name. We've occasionally seen glimpses of her in certain promotions.
Yes, we have. Hoyan still has many secrets waiting to be explored. All of this requires hyperlinkers in the real world to work together and assist in the Etheria world. As for exactly how to do this, please continue following us for official updates.
Now let's move on to the next topic. How does the team plan to design future activities and events like Candy Party, and will there be more events in the future?
Yep, there will be. So our design philosophy is to allow hyperlinkers to accumulate items and rewards while relaxing with daily actions to unwind. On launch, we'll kick off with a new event called Shell Story. This is a classic dice rolling map event where you can control your hyperlinker to gather rewards. Just so you guys know, each event will always have different art and designs, bringing unique surprises each time.
That actually sounds like a lot of fun. I can't wait to try it myself. Speaking of game modes, I remember the guild versus guild function was mentioned in the previous test. Are there any new updates on this?
Yeah, so this has been one of the most asked questions, and I'm excited to talk about it. Guild vs. Guild United Front is in the final development stage. Let me briefly share a preview.
Oh, this is huge, man. This is huge. Guild versus guild. Let's see.
From the interface shown on screen, you can see that the United Front mode requires hyperlinkers to work together in territory battles to earn better rewards. We can't wait for you to experience it.
Wow, even from that snippet we just saw, it really looks like a fun challenge.
Yeah.
Now, I know all of you hardcore RTA players have been waiting for this. Since the final test, RTA rankings have been finalized. When will the EWS qualifications be announced?
That's an excellent question. We've just completed the qualification rankings for the final round. What's displayed on the screen now are the players who have earned the EWS 2025 qualification through the rankings. We've also notified all of these players about specific participation methods via email. Don't miss out on the messages on the upcoming EWS. Additionally, on Etheria's launch, we'll provide qualification opportunities again on the ranking settlement information. Specific rules will be announced in the future on our official platforms. We welcome all hyperlinkers to join the EWS arena and become the ultimate competitive champions.
Wow, time sure flew by really quickly. We're already at the end of today's video.
Indeed. Etheria's official launch we've been eagerly awaiting is finally coming. Hyperlinkers, don't forget that Etheria's global launch will be on June 5th, 2025. This will be on PC, Android, and iOS platforms. Pre-registration is currently underway, so if you haven't done that yet, head to our website to receive pre-registration rewards for launch.
There's also a redemption code available at launch, Etheria0605. Make sure to join our Discord and follow our social media for future updates and free in-game resources.
Cool, thank you, Marcus. That concludes today's Hyper Talk. If you have any more questions, please join our discussions on our Discord and Reddit communities. See you all on June 5th for Etheria's launch. Take care, guys. Thank you so much.
Yo, guys, this was insane. This was insane. We got new units revealed. They look busted as hell. Specifically that Mio. Let me bring it back to her real quick. Let me bring it back to her real quick. Yeah, she was busted, man. Yeah, she was busted. Mio, that's her name. She's nasty, man. She's nasty work. We got her. We got, changes that they're gonna be implementing. But most specifically, the stamina thing. They're gonna be giving us more stamina. That's what I'm taking away. Your boy, the one was the one who said, hey, there's a stamina issue. Some people try to give me shit for it, but hey, the devs listened, and it is what it is. I'm super hyped for this game, June 5th. If you want to be a part of the journey with me on this channel, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a Etheria Restart video. I'm super excited. So see you next time. Peace.
This is Escanor, the Lion Sin of Pride from 7 Deadly Sins. Thank you for watching the pinnacle of Gacha gaming on YouTube, The One.